Okay. So does everybody see my screen?
Yep, see it, yeah.
Okay, let's run through it. So I see open signal, blank projects, can create a new project, okay. Token on the Rinkeby network. So I'm gonna go ahead here and connect my MetaMask.
Yep.
I will use a burner account with 3 Rinkeby and connect that. Okay. I guess 9. This is my other burner account. Let's change it to this one. Okay. Cool. So what should I be doing?
So the first step would be to actually go to the pool and swap some tokens.
Okay. Where is that?
I just sent you the link on Jitsi.
Okay. A second here. Right.
Yeah, it should be Rinkeby. Yeah.
That. Okay. And we are going to swap some stuff for signal, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, little bonding curve. Okay. I have not ever used this interface, so let's figure it out. How do I swap?
I think you have to go to swap. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And this is going to be called signal?
Right. Yeah, it doesn't show up in testnet. Let me just go to the
You
token.
need the address.
Yep, I'll get that.
Paste it. Yep.
If you could paste me that address to signal.
It's pinned, but the pin is like way high up apparently. Huxwell, do you have it on hand?
Yeah, sorry.
Huxwell, do you have the token on hand?
No. Do you know a variable in the code base?
Oh yeah, I got the token. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah. All right, I think.
Cool. And just to double check here, I'm going to go to rinkb.com. We're going to go there. I'm going to look at this token. Open signal. Okay.
Yep. Is it because there's a space or like what's going on?
So we are going to want to, yep, import that one, import that, select this token. We're going to do some ETH. Let's do 1 ETH. I'm going to get 13,295.1 signal. I'm going to swap that. Yeah. Yeah. Price impact negative. Okay, whatever. Let's do it. It's Rinkeby. Let's change that to high priority. Confirm
the market. Yes.
Add some signal to MetaMask. Cool. Looks like we have a pending transaction. So do you want to quickly explain what is the purpose of this token and why this website exists?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. So the reason we have a token is because it kind of exists to give rewards to this particular project. So if you have our governance token, we kind of get to decide how and where that goes. Now the first release of this will be using GTC. But like what we intend for this to be is like a forkable open source platform. So it kind of we also have our own token in case anyone wants to fork that, or if we want to do that, right? So basically all the stuff that's loading now, it's basically making RPC calls and fetching it from the contract, and then basically calling those hashes like using IPFS.io gateway, which is why I think the first load is slow, but it's not supposed to be that slow, which is kind of interesting.
Should I give it a refresh?
Yeah, try that.
Oh, just brought up some blinkies.
Yeah, those are like placeholders that are supposed to show, but I think we kind of hid them while testing. So right, like the values are somewhat fetched. Like you can see the signal and self stake, right? Those are all, I think, stored in IPFS as far as I know. So ideally, what it should be looking like is not like that. I'm just kind of wondering why it's on your end. Let me just open mine and see if it's like the same.
Sure thing. There's
Maybe some RPC issues going on.
There definitely could be. No,
I mean,
we've had
we're all
those in the
using public
past.
RPCs anyway, right?
Well, this is definitely the point of dogfooding, though. Hey, there we go. Just took a while to load. So,
Not really. That's not how it's supposed to look at all. It's kind of pretty strange. Okay, so it's gonna appear like a rig did, but I just loaded it and it loaded instantly. So like I have no idea what's going on.
Works on my end. Give that one more refresh and try it out.
No, I'm actually using a deployed version, so it's not even like local, but like I'm genuinely curious as to why IPFS would be so slow for you. Like like we can obviously do it with a database and it would be pretty fast, I'm guessing, but just seems odd.
Well, if you would like to share your screen and give us the demo of what it's supposed to look like, I'm totally game for that.
Oh, all right, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. Looks great though.
Does it? All right, so you can see my screen, right?
Oh, that's much different.
Exactly. So I'll tell you what, like this is not even me like kidding, but I just did it right now, like 5 seconds ago. So it's not been that long.
Interesting.
So this is how it typically looks, right? This is like the whatever image they want, the discovery, whatever, the ID, the deployment, and the creator. So essentially, you can then add whatever amount. Like I have like 91 tokens. So we added these kind of quality of life things. So where you can basically just, okay, that is not what is expected. what happened there? Did we just find a bug? Yeah, we found a good bug.
Nice. That is
I mean,
the
I've
point.
used it before, and it just takes the input. So this is kind of new for me. But all right, let's not click that. Then let's approve that. Edit. I'm just gonna do this. File, save, confirm. So what I was gonna say is that we added kind of a quality of life change here, where you clicked this and you'd get that. But I think it's not a quality of life change anymore. But we'll look into that.
What did you click on? What just happened there?
So when you click on this, it just goes white, like completely.
We don't see your mouse.
You can't see the cursor?
I don't.
I don't do that. Yeah, I don't.
So on which button did you click?
The max 1991, that one.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Okay.
But you can't see my cursor. That is strange.
Is it centered on the screen? Okay. Nope. Don't see your cursor. That's so.
Yeah, that is pretty strange. Because I am. All right. Let's leave that for the time being.
Looks like we're also getting Jitsi bugs.
Yeah, like that is interesting. All right, so we're gonna wait for that to happen, and once that is over, you should kind of see a notif here. This is what Huxwell has worked on in the front end. So we're just gonna show that off real quick. Maybe we add confetti.
So what are you doing here? You're adding signal to what? Presumably you already have signal in your wallet. What have you added signal to?
So basically this project, right? So each project exists as its own ERC20 token, which we're calling open signal shares. And you can basically trade your governance tokens for shares for that particular project. So like you click on the notification, you check the hash, and basically what happens is you send 100 tokens to the contract, and you get like 14.5 shares of that particular project, right? That's the entire idea.
How is it determined how much signal or how many shares of a particular project you get? Is that determined by like the value of the project? Why is it 14.5, 14.6?
Yeah, so we're
open
using
signal.
a bonding curve. So basically, the way that we do it is that basically the first time that someone stakes, we set it as a 1:1 value with the governance token, and then after that, it's like a linear curve. So like we have 50% reserve rate, so the price just goes on that bonding curve. That's pretty much the entire idea.
Okay, neat.
And okay, so we need to kind of fix this, that we need to show the stake here, right? We just updated it, just noting it down for the team. But if you refresh it, it will show like, yeah, 14.5 shares, right? So now let's decrease it. So let's say that we have 14.5 shares and we want to like only give like 10. So this will basically show you the number of tokens that you get back. So let's approve that.
So why is it somebody would want to decrease their staking amount in a particular project? Maybe the project is going in a different direction than what they were hoping for, or why is that a feature?
So the idea is that we kind of want to incentivize long-term staking and early staking, right? So the way that we do early incentivizing is by putting everything on the bonding curve. So people who obviously come in early will get rewarded more. And the way we reward long-term staking, so to say, is by this mechanism of curation. So the idea is that over time, people will obviously want to fund projects that will give them better rewards, and the projects that will get better rewards is the projects that will have more signal. So the idea is that over time the market will kind of come to like a Nash equilibrium, where it kind of reaches the ideal outcome of like the good projects getting funded, because we will actively incentivize staking on them more than staking on projects that are not well performing. And then we decrease the signal and basically we get our original tokens back. I think that's pretty much the entire flow here. What has changed is basically we have added toasts in a lot of places, which Huxwell has done, which kind of sends you to the transaction. For this part, I think it's pretty much the same, so I don't want to go through it again. And I think that's pretty much it.
Great. That looks awesome. So can you give a quick primer on the upvoting and the downvoting mechanism that I see under these pictures? What happens if I click on up or down?
Right. So the up is basically the increased signal that I showed you, and
okay,
this
yep, gotcha.
Basically the decreased signal, yeah.
It's hard to know what's going on when we can't see your cursor, but yeah, okay.
I have no idea what's happening with the cursor, because like I can see it, just kind of it's bothering me too, because I would be disjointed if someone showed me a screen with no cursor. So I get how it's confusing. Yeah.
No worries. Great. Well, that looks awesome.